As a rapper, when you have a beat like this, you almost have to say something really deep. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Knowledge. Welcome to Brews and Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Chika's new EP, Once Upon a Time, and I am sipping on a bright white from Bell's Brewery in Kalamazoo, Michigan. That is a 5% Belgian-style wheat ale, and I love this winter flavor. It's about the last time that I could drink it because we're about to get into spring. While I sip this winter beer, let's see if this is a good springtime album. Let's get into it. First off, I am running a contest. I got a couple vinyls to give away back here. I got Nas Illmatic. I got Aesop Rock Spirit World Field Guide. Here's the back of those. Either one of these can be yours. Just subscribe to my channel. Send me a screenshot showing that you're subscribed and you're in the random drawing, which will happen sometime in a video in April. When I select your name, just give me your shipping details and I'll get you your choice of one of these records. If I don't hear from you, then I will have to select somebody else. But go ahead and subscribe now and join into this contest. Get some good classic vinyl. Chika was really one of the best members from the 2020 XXL Freshman Class when that dropped, and it included people like Polo G, Jack Harlow, and Baby Keem, people who've gotten a lot of exposure since that dropped. But I was already checking out Chika and listening to her debut EP, Industry Games, before XXL even put her out there. And with this EP, I think she still might be the most talented from that class. Even given the stiff competition, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Who's the best from that 2020 freshman class? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, say what you will about these XXL lists, but it was a genius way for a magazine to stay relevant in this century when nobody cared what else they were talking about. The first track on Once Upon a Time is the fittingly titled Fairy Tales. This features BJ the Chicago Kid over a very minimalist beat, both for his intro and first half of what is really just a long verse between him and Chika. The beat under his part is very slow, allowing us to really feel the rhythms in his vocals. But the beat speeds up and goes ecstatic, including some horns and other different elements, just as Chika comes in so we can match her rapid fire rhythms. And she's displaying her mic skills right from the beginning on this, both with her flow and lyrics. Unfortunately, I feel like this is the only track that is really akin to the previous EP as far as her rapping skills, and it may be the kind of transitional track to get into a new style that she chose to put at the very beginning. Lyrically, her and BJ are both setting the stage for an album to create some fairy tales for kids that look like them who aren't represented in the traditional ones. Hickory Dickory is the next track, and this was produced by 30 Rock, who has worked with Travis Scott and Cardi B. And the last track was by producers who have worked with Chance the Rapper and Halsey, really leading us to think that Chika is going for a more mainstream sound than you might have expected. And this is almost a trap beat, but she's slicing poetry over it, bouncing between fully sung and rhymed vocals. She's speaking positivity about her own success, and you can really tell the positive vibes that she's putting across and how accomplished she feels as she expresses that she did this, she achieved this success in the game through her own hard work, not through earning a degree, as she originally had dropped out of college to pursue this music career. And as it turned out, the gamble paid off. Cinderella Part 1. We're definitely sticking with the Once Upon a Time theme with these titles. This is a really nuanced song. We've got Chika very casually putting her sexuality into it, which is something that we heard her do well on Industry Games also. And I love that she doesn't even have to explicitly mention that she's bisexual or begin the song with any kind of explanation about herself. She just goes right into she's checking out this girl at a party just in the same way that you would hear from a straight rapper. So the song is not about her being bisexual, and it shouldn't have to be. That's just a given. That's already a starting point before we even get to the beginning of this song. It's just about her checking this girl out and getting the courage to talk to her. A very relatable experience. And then on the second verse, it goes into another relatable experience as she hears these other women at the party talking shit about this hot girl that she's checking out. That's relatable because that happens all the time where you hear people trying to cut down people that they're jealous of. Really one of the best songs lyrically on the project, and I think what makes it so unique is that it's so normal that you'd hear so many straight male rappers rhyming things like the first verse. And here we have a female doing it about another female. Cinderella Part 2. This is a bit of a flip stylistically, even though it is the same producer from the previous track, but it's a fully sung song all the way through. Really beautiful singing, I might add, although not really my taste musically. And this is also a fairly straightforward love song lyrically as compared to the uniqueness of the previous track. FWB, from love to something else. FWB is friends with benefits in this context, and she's no longer talking about a female. Her friend is a male in this case. And this goes with the more traditional song hooks with softly rapped vocals over a jazzy beat with very prominent rim shots. This is a cool, chill vibe. Save You. I think she saved the best for last in Save You. It's one of those beats that just feels like she's going to say something. And as a rapper, when you have a beat like this, you almost have to say something really deep and introspective. And Chika obliges. She says a line my kids would love. The first part, at least. I might not let them hear the second part of this. But she says, got so many stitches, they mistaken me for Lilo. Cupid out of bows that's cold, he's shooting needles. She really expounds on the topic of lost love as she goes forward. So she continues with, I say it's my function, I'ma cry if I want to. All love dies and the memories haunt you. All time borrowed, so enjoy it, we got to. Make shit count, run it up for the clock do. Those last two lines especially are some of the deepest lyrics on the entire EP, and really something that shows you she's beyond her years lyrically with these kinds of truths that she's throwing out there in a metaphorical, very poetic way. And I would have liked to hear much more insightful lyrics throughout the rest of the EP. Chika has very obvious skills. She can sing, spit fire in her flows, and get lyrical all at the same time. All of those things are displayed on this EP, but they are not as prominent as we heard on the potential that she showed on Industry Games. This one does show further potential even, but I think she underutilized her own skill set on purpose. Part of that could be due to the short length of the project, and she definitely needs a full length at this point in her career, especially given that it was a full year between EPs. At the same time, it could just be my preference. I do feel like she was going for a more mainstream vibe, which will almost always take me out of it a little bit, but also it felt like the ratio of singing to rapping increased much more than on her previous project, which makes it less my style, but it may indeed lead to wider audiences. I do think that Cinderella Part 1 and Save You are the standouts here. I'm going to give this a 6 out of a 12 pack, and I'm still looking forward to her next project, but it would be a lie to tell you that I'm not disappointed with this one as a follow-up to Industry Games. Thank you for watching my review of Chika's Once Upon a Time. If you like this, hit like now, hit me up in the comments, and subscribe to my channel. You can win a vinyl. If you didn't like it, also let me know why in the comments. I drop hip-hop and hops related content consistently, so until I see you next time, keep buzzing.